Hello everybody, this is Racine with lots of tips, and we are done in the caves. So we are going to turn the camera and Mr. Tom is going to drive us out of the caves. Here we go, let's get started.
Okay, we got one thing we got to watch when we're pulling out here. Got a truck coming up over there. He's a bobtail, so
you can kind of see he's going right behind the column.
I gotta watch my doors because I can't get my doors close to one of these columns.
And from my last video, we had another semi come in to one of the docks, so Tom has to pull forward in between this column and this column far enough to not block the traffic line road going, and then get out and go and shut his doors to get us out from underneath these caves. And we're looking, because you see right here it says do not enter. It has all kinds of communications to have people follow the way of traffic of how it is to get out of these caves, because like we said, one little snafu can mess up a lot of production of getting things done. And everybody has to be polite and courteous and definitely patient while going through these caves. Tom is using his 4 ways to communicate with anybody around him that he's going to be getting out of the semi and going and closing his doors and securing the trailer to get ready to get back out on the road, out from underneath these caves. So for a quick second, Tom is getting out.
I'll be right back.
And so you're not just looking at just nothing. I turn it back on me. You know, when the government first was the one that started utilizing these caves for whatever processing situations they needed, because you know you can only have so much processing out on the ships, at the military bases, and as you have seen since the beginning of time, military organizations have grown so much. And as Tom had mentioned in the previous podcast, that you know we have to save a lot of information. Granted, we have things now in technology, but still, you still have to save it on a disc or a CD, or some situations you still have to use paper products to ship through the mail. And at the end of the day, you have to have a place to store that. So the government, with continually finding out more places here in the United States to make things safe and safety for ourselves from other countries, they invented or started blasting and drilling in these granites to make more space to process information. So Tom is back, so let's turn the camera back around.
Okay, we're adjusting our axles. I've got the reefer unit set to -10 for our next load. Locking axles in.
It didn't set, just got to redo it. You just saw another semi coming in, and throughout the day. And Tom, do they have it just set up during the day or evening, or do they have semis coming in even
24/7?
24/7. Okay,
let's face the camera forward as we drive out.
Sorry for the glare. I'll kind of tilt it so that when you guys come out into daylight, because they have to light up these caves with lots of light mechanisms. And here's an office where they have things going on. But sorry for the brightness. It's going to get really bright as we come to the opening of the entrance and exit of the cave. So I apologize ahead. And has successfully delivered the merchandise to the caves, to however long it's going to be here in the caves, of aging and having the workers here in the caves getting everything ready for it to get picked up to go to the next process. And I'll look down the mirror, you can't really see. Say bye-bye cave, and you see all around, we're in a cul-de-sac where traffic comes in and out, but as I turn the camera, you can see some places have the warehouse receiving docks outside, but most of it is in the caves. So Tom, do you want to say one last thing before we leave Springfield here in the caves?
Happy New Year, everybody. And I think, find out.
So with this video, I hope it was enlightening, educational, and that everyone will appreciate everything that we do to get everything taken where it needs to, and that you now have a new appreciation of how your cheese is one more step processed from the different places to get aged, and that you continually thank the semis, have courteous, and that will be another video that we will share while we're out on the road. But I hope you guys have a happy new year. Stay tuned. Hit that thumbs up that you liked my podcast 1, 2, and 3, and that you will get the notifications when we have our next podcast. And if you want to share with your kids or people that are wanting to know how things are in a process, watch a few of my videos if you're just a newcomer and see how we do these tapings. And you all take care. Take care until my next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.